Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, as my voice goes out, for American Sim Racing League here from Gateway, otherwise known as.
Otherwise known as Worldwide Technical Raceway.
Thank you. It's Worldwide Technologies Raceway. We're from Tennessee. Join with me in the booth. You guys didn't hear him last week because he had some personal stuff going on. And once again, Derek, thank you for joining once again. Thoughts and prayers are out to your family. But it's good to have you back in here.
It was good to be back, man. Sucks I missed last week. I was so looking forward to be able to get in here and be able to watch these guys run around that track. So it sucks, but we're back here this week, and I think we're gonna have just as much fun tonight as I think you had last week.
Yeah, I think the racing tonight should be pretty good. Last week's was pretty good. So we're on week 5, and only 8 drivers make the playoffs in this. Right? Here's where things get interesting. 4 drivers out of 4 races have won. We only have 4 spots open. Right now, Johnny Avila, I believe Avila is how you say his name, William Kemp, Steve Unich, and Sean Bradley is the ones inside the top 8 that has not got a win. Charles Woods is sitting 9th with 1 point behind, or 1 point behind Sean Bradley. Trevarthen, 2 points behind the cutoff line. Dwayne Hunt, 3 points. Joshua Sharif, 3 points. Joe Sanchez, 3 points. I'm going to be honest, Eric, okay, so I'm sitting here looking at the schedule. There's 11 races this season. Do we max out on drivers that's got wins?
I call it now. You'll have to win 2 races, I think, to completely lock yourself in.
Do you think that we will see 8 different winners?
I think we'll see 9.
You think we'll see 9? See, that's what I'm thinking, too. I don't think we're going to... I think we'll see a back-to-back winner at some point, but I could see somebody definitely getting 8 wins. Or not somebody, but, different winners every week. I'm sitting here looking, Brentley, who's on top of the board right now, does have a win. But what if Todd Guest goes up there and wins? Todd right now is not even in the top 16 in points. So that would make things interesting to me. Really, Todd Guest is back in 17th in points right now. So, and there's a lot of good guys back through there. Todd Craig, that was a guy you spoke about previous this season. Not doing great in points, but we know how good he is. I mean, 6th right now on the board. He's 22nd in point standings. So, anyway, we are getting ready to go green here in just a few moments. Qualifying about to come up here soon. We'll be ready to go racing here in just a moment. Oh, there's Derek. I was wondering if he was there.
Yeah, I'm here. Did you ask me a question?
Yes. Anyway, don't worry about it. It ain't that big of a deal. It ain't that big of a deal. Gateway, Derek talks about this track. This is a tough place. I'm wondering if these guys are going to downshift into 1.
Probably not.
We did in the older trucks, but I can't remember if you do here in these trucks.
I don't think so personally. I can't remember if I ever have or not, but it will be interesting. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, but I don't know. But have you ever talked about what the fuel strategy is going to be like tonight?
Go ahead.
So we have some reports. Not really sure. This will kind of vary from driver to driver, but they believe that the fuel stint can get us to 45 laps. Now, some of you crew chiefs at home are sitting here thinking, okay, it's a 100-lap race, and the fuel runs about at 45 laps. So, Adam, I know you've said on the pit box for me before, I don't think there's a tire set here, so you don't have to worry about the tires. But actually, I take it back. They have 4 sets of tires, so they could go to 25 laps. What kind of strategy are you thinking based off of how many laps you can go on fuel and how many laps this race is?
They're saying 40 to 45 laps on fuel run. What's curious to me is we know that this series can go green. We've seen it plenty of times. I think at the beginning of this race, you kind of take it easy and save a few laps and try to make it at least to lap 50 before you have to hit pit road, and then do a little bit more. And honestly, if you can save yourself some time, on the racetrack, because you can save fuel here. If you can save yourself some time on the racetrack, it throws a curb on everything. There's a chance we could see guys going only 1 stop. Will it happen? I don't know, but
But, you talk about some of these guys that are, 1 or 2 points in or out.
That's a gamble.
I mean, it's a major gamble, and with the way the points is right now, let's go ahead and be honest. You've got to win. Nobody, I don't think, is going to points race their way in.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think it'll come down to, you got to make a bold strategy call like this. Yeah, it may not work as we roll into qualifying. It's set for 10 minutes.
It was 10 minutes for all season.
Well, that shows you how much I paid attention this season. Good job, me, because I'm too busy over here reading the Snapchat you sent me telling my dog to shut up, and I'm not okay with that.
I was talking to you, by the way. Anyway, Adam Matz, he is the winner last week from Daytona.
In the 9?
Brilliant race for him last week. Really surprised me a lot. What happened was the Ford truck, Johnny, had that race won. I don't see him here tonight. Yeah,
he's in here.
He had that race won. I'm going to be honest. To me, I don't think Adam could have caught him. Coming through that last chicane, the NASCAR chicane that they added, he got loose, got some of the curbing, and you know what happens when you do that? It's going to be a good thing, and he went around.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why do we call that the NASCAR chicane? Why
That's
don't we
just what I
call
call it.
Well, no, you're not the only one that I've heard call it that. I've heard a ton of people call it the NASCAR chicane. I understand it's because NASCAR put the chicane there.
I think it's only because NASCAR drivers use it.
Honestly, why wouldn't MC use it?
I don't know.
Because they don't have a chicane. They have a bus stop before.
I think it's because, I don't know, we'll talk about that later, but I think it's for passing reasons. So
because...
that's a big passing opportunity. From what I've been told, I don't think it's use it. Anyway, qualifying is underway right now. You guys can see Michael Trevarthen goes to the top of the board. We're going to jump back to a couple other drivers out here. Patrick out there in that 93 truck. And I hope I actually got the... I'm going to make sure. You know what? I don't think I actually had the paints updated on my end.
Wow. Expert broadcaster over here, guys.
I'm telling you. Brentley Glasser, he's out there. I'm anxious to see what the 24 can do. Once again, I think
Trevarthen actually maintains pole position. And just as we say that, guy who dominated last week, he goes to the top of the board by almost an entire 10th.
Half a 10th.
In the 4 car, and he's still got to run his second lap if he doesn't hit the ball there coming out of 2.
Yeah, Glasser goes to second on the board. Half a 10th behind right now. So, give me just a sec, guys. We got to update these guys' paints. I was wondering why it looks like.
And actually, here comes Johnny out of turn 4 right here. We'll see what kind of lap time he runs. The second lap has not been as fast,
and he does not improve there. As Ross Cato, he actually jumped up to 4th with a 33.857. Joe Sanchez, he's up to 6th. Good to see him up front. Honestly, Adam, someone who I'm kind of surprised is as far back as he is right here is Jess Hollingsworth. Ran a 33.955 back in P10 as he gets loose off of turn 2. Hard in the inside wall. His qualifying is done.
Yeah, I want to apologize to you guys. It's going to take me a minute to find what is it? Overlay. So
did you?
Yep. There we go. I got it. Good.
I was about to.
We got it, Derek. I know what I'm doing.
Let's see. We've got the 8 of Matthew Hulse.
Hulse, I believe how you say his name.
Hulse?
Yeah, I believe that's how you say it.
He's coming to take the green flag, trying to see if there's anyone else out on track. Trent, actually, he goes to the top of the board with a 33.745 on the previous lap.
Close.
2 thousandths of a second. Or 2 1,000ths of a second. I don't know how they say that.
Yeah, 200.
2 1,000ths. So.
Charles Wood's also out there. He actually goes to P15. Rob Jenkins qualifies 16. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit behind here on my end tonight. Been watching racing all day, but we did get everything updated finally.
Here comes Matthew coming across the line. 33.871, good enough for P8.
Yeah, good lap there.
Yeah, really good lap. By the way, Todd Guest, he jumped up into 3rd with the 33.753. I know we didn't talk about him on his lap. We got a couple cars left to qualify.
Yeah, I don't think we might see Paul Zoda go out. I'm not sure about Shad. I don't know. We'll probably see everybody qualify, I would guess. But
honestly, if I'm Paul right here, try the one-stop strategy.
Yeah, just start.
If you're already going to be starting in the back, try the one-stop. Actually, we just had somebody move up. Oh, Matthew.
Yeah,
Holtz,
Matthew moved up 6, yeah.
Wow, he's about the only one I've seen get faster on the second lap.
Yeah, that's a little bit different, something we haven't talked about. By the way, you can tell here from Gateway that the sun's starting to set. This race will finish under night time, which we're seeing.
Yeah, Trent actually just completed his second lap. He actually fell up by almost 2/10, so that kind of shows you kind of the fall off in just a lap. What is?
Yeah, tires. Oh, and also pit road is very difficult here because you actually enter pit road in turn 3. Yeah. So this pit road is very long. So that's what I'm saying though. If you can make this on a one-stop strategy, like as much time as some guys are going to spend on pit road, saying.
So I don't believe we will get a lap out of these two. So I don't want to say qualifying's over officially because we still have 4 minutes, and they can get out there with about a minute, and they can probably get out there with about minute and a half, and still be able to get both of their laps in. So, Adam, the famous question on who's going to probably be involved in the first incident, aka
we don't have our.
What do you mean?
I'm saying for the first time ever, we go caution free, and I've never said that in any broadcast. Ever.
Okay, and just because Adam has decided to go with that,
jinxing it by a lot back there. By the way,
I am calling. We are going to have a pile up out of 2 on lap number 2.
Oh, really? By the way, thank you for the kind words, Judy. We appreciate you tuning in. She said she enjoys the broadcast from us, so we appreciate that a lot.
I don't know how. My voice gets pretty annoying after a while.
Yeah, it does really good. And half the time you can't understand me, so. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Let me get over here and get off the rambling here, and you'll understand exactly what we're talking about.
Oh god.
But Adam, who do you pick to win this race?
We said it's going to be a new driver this week.
Yes. I don't know if he was asking the question there.
Todd Guess.
Not a bad pick.
I kind of want to go with Steve Eunice, by the way, who got disappointed last week because he had to race at Daytona 1 until the halfway point and pit road.
Honestly, I'll pick Johnny just because he dominated last week. So, he's going to be driving with a chip on his shoulder because I know how that feels. And you drive, you do everything you can to try to, still maximize everything you can. But he's driving with a chip on his shoulder, and I don't blame him.
Underdog. Who you got as underdog?
Well, about the position where I would pick someone as an underdog pick where they're starting, the only name that pops out to me is Jeff Hollingsworth, but I don't really call him an underdog pick just because, he's always up front. But someone who actually had a good qualifying, again, P16, Charles Woods. Last time I got a call race for him, he finished P3 in the United States Postal Service truck. I'm not sure exactly which truck he's running tonight.
Yeah,
but
I guess
I pick him. My dark horse.
My dark horse, I guess we could say, even though once again a lot of these guys are capable of winning. Let's just go ahead and call it now. But I'm gonna go ahead and go at Dwayne Hunt from where he qualified in the 19 truck.
He's had
I know he's not a dark horse. I get it.
He should have won Daytona.
Yes,
but he didn't. Well, neither of the guys that should have won the race didn't listen to us. The guy, he should have. I think he had a chance to win at New Hampshire. Don't hold me to that.
I think he was running up there.
I think he was inside the top 5 for a good chunk of the race, and then I don't think he had that good of a run at Michigan, and I don't know what happened to him last week. So, but Adam, we are in the last minute of qualifying, and I don't believe we will see either of our drivers get out here to put down a qualifying time. So I think our qualifying order is set.
Yeah, qualifying order is set, and you guys will see that pop up here on your thing right now. Sorry, on your screen. There you go. Let's actually get rid of this. Actually, let's get rid of this. And there you go. Trent Wrangler going to be rolling off P number 1 as you just look through your grid. Here as we get set, Todd Guest going to be rolling off in 3rd. Brentley going to be rolling off 4th. Michael Trevarthen, Matthew Hulse going to be rolling off in 6th in that number 8 truck. Ross Cadu going to be rolling off in 7th. Steve Unich, a good pick there in 8th. Joe Sanchez, Todd Cray, another good pick, both back there in 9th and 10th. Out of bats, Jeff Unich once again.
Jeff Units actually had a very good qualifying effort right there, P12.
Jeff Hollingsworth, got to keep an eye on him. Joshua, Sean Bradley, Charles Woods, Rob Jenkins, Bruce Pearson, and you can look at the rest of your field. There's Mark Jenkins. David Kamara was our spotlight driver of the week on TRN. Darren Clement, William Kempf. Patrick and Kenneth going to be rolling off in 25th, 26th. As you look through the rest of your field, we're getting ready to go green.
30-car field tonight, may I also add.
Yes.
So, good turnout tonight.
Yeah, that's one thing about these guys. They always have a great field, it seems like. As, we just looked through some of the trucks here to get ready to roll. We're waiting on Johnny to grid up, a couple other guys.
We're still waiting, I think,
On all, just about all of our top 5.
Yeah.
Actually, really the top
3. There we go. Trent
just now come on. So, I know we'll get into that later.
It'll come up a little bit later. But Adam, we are getting ready to go. It's about 7:40 in the sim right now. I don't think the sun's gonna set until I don't think it sets until about 8:15ish. I think is when the sun's gonna set. So we're about 30 minutes from the sun probably setting, and we'll at least be halfway into the race if we stay green. I think.
What I want to do real quick, I want to bring in Trent Wrangler for a quick interview. Since he won our Polo Award, let me pull him in. Trent, it's Adam and Derek up at the booth. You got a copy?
Gotcha.
P1 tonight, man, at a very tough racetrack in Gateway. Tires are going to be a big factor here. What's it going to take to get it done?
Well, just being smooth, keeping the truck clean, be there at the end.
We know pit road's always a big thing here. From what I'm hearing, 45 laps, give or take. Any chance of possibly seeing some guys, if we have a long green flag run, maybe seeing a one-stop race here?
It's possible. It is possible. I'm not sure if the fall-off's going to be big enough to do that, or small enough to do that, or not. Haven't run that many laps on the tires.
For sure, man. Hey, good luck tonight. We're going to be up here watching you. Congratulations on your Polo Award tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy. So, yeah, I mean, you heard it right there, Derek. It's possible.
Yeah, but I also heard a driver that didn't also want to give off any information.
Exactly. And, you know, yeah, no, just saying.
So, by the way, the Raise Energy Modified of the Race Award will also be handed out tonight. So, look, I gotta put my plug in there somewhere.
I like you.
But so wait, did we run 2 laps?
No, it's just one.
Oh yeah,
The pace truck just pulled off.
Yeah, a weird spot for some odd reason goes straight. I don't know.
Does it cut through the grass?
Oh, green? Do you got a pit on the apron here, or can you? I don't know. Either way, there it goes.
Yep.
Bring us to the green there.
Well, since I'm not allowed to do my golf, bringing into the green.
Here we go. Pace truck is in. We are waiting for the green flag. Still waiting, and the green flag is out as we are racing here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. As they are side by side going into turn number 1. That Ford truck on the outside, he's actually going to have the advantage here going into turn number 2.
Yeah, off turn number 2, you see Johnny with the right.
Oh,
that is
snappy
loud.
loose there out of the corner.
That scared me. Oh, God.
I'm telling you that these cars are extremely loose out of the corner. So that's why I'm thinking we might see a pile up on lap number 2 here, as they are side by side battling for the 4th position, as there's battles all throughout the field right now.
Hey, Derek, just by chance, real quick, if you get a chance, check out the turn cams. They are loud.
I don't think I want
Looking at Michael Trevarthen, he is underneath Brentley Gasser right now. He's going to take that spot away, moving him up to P4. Gasser also under attack.
Actually, 8. Yeah, 8 also got a little loose there out of the corner. He actually got a good run down the back straightaway right there, trying to get underneath the 24. That's actually going to push might even push the 31 to maybe clear the 24. Now the 8 is also trying to make that move as now. He's one of the only cars left on the outside lane right now.
One thing about this track that you guys are going to see, especially in turn 3 and 4, there is like a rumble strip as we continue to watch this battle between the 8, the 24, and the 27. But you'll see a rumble strip on the corners of these. You do not want to touch them. You can get by with it here in the trucks, but it can upset the truck a little bit and cause you to spin, especially on the exit.
Actually, the battle is still on here between Matthew and Bentley.
Oh.
As actually, Matthew gets extreme.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was tight, loose, but he goes
like
way up the track. Oh, 3 wide back here.
Yeah,
3
they're
wide
stacking
back
up way back here in the back. Look at that.
3 wide, 2 deep. Oh, that was in the 89 Jeff Units.
Yep.
He got, I think, extremely loose in the middle of 3 and 4 as they are starting to stack up back here, back behind. We got cars bumping into each other. Looks like the 22 got a shot from the 33. They're 3 wide between the 46, 02, and the 40.
Hey, Gateway putting on a good race right now. That's Ray Polky, David Kamara, and Charles Woods. And there they go getting double foul now. Charles backed out of it. Derek, that's one thing you don't want to be. 3 wide in the middle here. That is
three wide in the middle here is absolute death.
Yeah.
As actually, we got a battle for second going on now. Trent Wrangler is under attack from Todd Guest.
We got a battle for the lead.
Yeah, Johnny made a major mistake getting into turn number 1, and actually he gets a good exit there, so he will be able to gap him just a little bit.
Yeah, they work off turn 2. Here comes the 5 of Guest looking to the inside. Not going to be able to take it right now. One thing about this track, all about your exit. You got to really focus
big center of the corner right there for Trent right there. As you can see, gained a lot of time. As actually, here comes Michael Chavarthian. He got a good run right there out of the corner.
Yeah, Chavarthian's going to be one of those factors here, I think. I think he's got a good truck. He's up to 4th already. So we'll see as they get ready to work out of turn 2. Here they come. And it's still Johnny, Trent, Todd Guest, and Michael Chavarthian.
Well, I seen smoke as actually something's going on up here, I think.
Looking around.
Oh, yep, here we go again. Todd Guest back underneath Trent. Both getting really good runs through the corner. And
Not
Todd
yet.
almost be able to complete the pass. We'll see right here going off into turn number 1.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good opportunity here, but it's going to give us an opportunity to see if tires are that important now, or are these guys able to run both lanes? Actually, at 26, look at that.
Todd gets extremely loose right there and really had to save his truck right there. Glad he hung on to it right there because, I mean, they were basically side by side.
Have you noticed the inside truck is tight or loose when they're on the inside?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
it looks like loose, but they might be tight.
That's
Actually, here comes the 8 now. He's actually on the back of Chavarthian right there.
Yeah, that's Matthew Hulse that you see right on the back of that 31. And I think Chavarthian's got a little bit of damage on that fin, but maybe not. Is that Jenkins Construction, number 31? I think he's okay. I thought I seen a little bit of damage there. Chavarthian's going to be one of them guys. I still think he'll be a factor in this race. How about Todd Cray up
looking
to
through
8?
the whole field right now, everyone is single file. We did have a small battle for 26. They were side by side, but everyone is back to single file. And we basically, I think that's about the top 8 or 9 trucks, I think. Yeah, the top 9
the
trucks.
closest battle we got now is back in 20 and 21st. Ray Polky, Mark Jenkins, and Bruce Pearson. Mark on the inside tried to take away the 20th spot. Actually, it's Charles Woods. I'm sorry.
Ooh, Chavarthian may have just slapped the wall a little bit out too. That's actually open up the door here for Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew's going to be able to
actually,
take
he did
away.
Smack that wall. Look at the damage. Look at the damage.
See if we can...
There's some significant damage on the wing there of the 31 truck.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be honest, it looks like his tire's sticking out of that front fender.
It probably is.
Tire cuts. Yeah, he's got damage to his floor now as well.
Yeah, he's got some bad damage right there. So,
and we're in that transition period. This track's about to change even more.
Oh! I thought someone right behind him just smacked the wall. No, I thought I was seeing Todd
This track's about
Cray.
to change even more because if they not transition, this track is going to get cooler, or we think. I don't know. It's something we'll keep an eye on, though.
Something happened to Kenneth Sargent.
There's your event info. You can see the track tip right now, 82 degrees. Keep that in mind, 82 degrees on lap 10.
As actually, here we go. Oh, a little bit of stacking up right here. The 31 goes in the back of the 8. The 24 goes in the back of the 21. The 27 gets in the back of the 24.
Ooh,
as they all stacked it up right there going through turn number 1 and 2. By the way, everyone, this is not the last couple of laps. We're only on lap 11 out of 100.
That is wild, man.
Actually, the 8 kind of gets a little bit of separation from Trevarthian. Now he's got to go run down these front 3 as right now he's kind of in the middle of this pack. Adam, I don't know if you've noticed it though, but Johnny's kind of been running a different line than Trent and
what happened to
Todd.
24? He was falling way back.
Actually, well, he's now starting to put the pass on Trevarthian. Yeah, I believe he started P4, kind of dropped outside of the top 5, and is now kind of trying to battle his way back into the top 5. Is right there trying to put the move on Trevarthian. Not going to be able to get it done there, but I think he might get it done right here on the front straightaway.
Yeah, I'm looking around right now. Side-by-side racing here. Really good battle. This is for, what, the 5th place?
Yeah, we've got about 4 trucks all battling.
This is the 5th place position by Spartan, Brenton, Todd Gray. Steve Unich involved in this. Remember, Steve had a great run last week. 7th place, Todd Cray right here looking on. The 21 is right behind him, Ross Cadu, who we haven't really spoke a lot about. Here he comes, looking underneath Todd Cray. We're going to be side by side for this position. This is for the 8th position as they work out of the corner. Very close racing there, but now they get single file. Up front, Johnny's still leading this one, 14 laps in, with Trent Wrangler right behind him. Todd Guest still running third. Matthew Holt.
Todd, very off the pace right there, coming out of the corner. He may have even smacked the wall just a little bit, maybe.
I'll see if I can look at that and see if there's any damage at all.
I'm not seeing any damage.
Actually, I noticed every tire's coming through that front fender. Every car's without damage. It's weird. Anyway.
But here we go. Actually, the battle is back on for 5th between Glasser and Trevarthian. And go ahead and put, once again, about 5 trucks all battling for the same spot again.
I also noticed Ross Cadu's got quite a bit of damage on his back.
Oh, he's got significant damage.
And it's not really hurting him. He's able to run pace still, which is a great thing. I'm sure it changed the handle a little bit. But
and Glasser actually lost all the way out on 5th and may even be losing 6th here to Todd Cray.
Yeah, we're already 15 laps in, so these trucks are definitely in a changing process now. Where tires are starting to become a little bit worn out. We stay green though. It's definitely, once again, like I said, not surprised by seeing these green flags. We've seen them plenty of times. And watching right here, underneath Jeff Unit or Steve Unit. He's doing a really nice job in that 27, and it is getting wild behind him again. That is Sean Bradley back here with the 55 of Joe Sanchez, Dwayne Hunt, and now Jeff Unich. 3 wide. That goes to double wide.
This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. They somehow keep it straight for the time being.
Wow.
But man, talk about tight racing right there.
Yeah, this is a whole, I'm going to be honest there. I like watching Gateway more than I do actually racing it. Not that bad to watch.
Yeah. I can tell you right now, nobody's saving right now.
Yeah, I don't think you can. There might be.
I'm going to say this. We'll probably see people on pit road in probably the next 10 to 15, maybe 20 laps.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I think you're looking at 2 stops for sure. To me, I just don't see tires being able to hold up that long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back up towards the front, Trevarthian does fall back to Todd Cray, who's moved.
Yellow.
David Kamara, Spotlight Driver of the Week, around on the front stretch off turn 4, and he has blown up as they work off turn 4.
He's just not had very good luck. Actually, he did not blow up.
He didn't blow up? I thought I seen smoke coming off the back. I think it was just where the smoke. Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's just where it was.
Pushed up out of the corner. Oh, hard.
Yeah, he did blow up, by the way.
Well, that's odd. He got the car rolling.
Yeah, it's not all the way shut off. He's shutting the car off right now. You'll see it smoking here in a minute when he fires it back up. Yeah, he's got it completely shut off right now. So that's going to bring us first caution.
3 car as well.
Yep, Shad Curran out of the race.
So, talk about strategy time now.
Yep.
This just opened up a lot right
Especially
here.
for later
I
on.
think we'll see everybody come down here.
The 4's already on pit road. Well,
Yep.
look how fast they're on pit road. Good Lord. They're going to be so far spaced out, Johnny ain't going to have no pressure on him.
Well, he just got to make sure he did not
Past the pace car.
Air or speed, because that was close.
Well,
We'll go to our sky pit cam once these guys hit the pit road and check that out. Should give us a pretty good vantage point to see. Johnny going to be out.
Oh, this is making me sick. Kind of sitting
It's
here.
wild looking, I know. There you go, high above.
and I don't know who's who at this point, so we'll just try to call it the best we can. As try to see if anyone here kind of overslides their box. One truck had to back up just a little bit.
4's going to win the race. Yeah, 4, 26, 5, 8.
Who's that fifth truck?
Todd Craig came out right after that. Ray Polking stayed out, by the way, and Darren Clement both stayed out. I think that was more they had to catch up, I believe, than anything.
Or it could be great strategy.
32 staying out. Well,
I love it. I love the strategy.
I mean, in a way, you know, it could work.
It's okay. I don't want to say it's a terrible call, but it's not
No,
the greatest call.
But I like it.
I don't think we'll see him come down unless he's just trying to lead a lap. But, I mean, really right now, Ray Polking's still out front. Right now, and they still haven't changed. Right there's the lead change. The 46 slows down to let the 32 lead that lap. So, that was interesting.
And I'll be honest, I only think there's I think we just got 2 to green, so
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he'll come back down, will he? I don't know.
Unless he wants to just go ahead and take the drop to the end penalty.
There's a possibility.
I mean, it's not the worst penalty in the world.
Yeah,
I mean, you're already going to the rear anyway, so I mean, really, what's the point?
this is true. All right, so we are waiting for the go sign. This is weird.
So the 32 is deciding which lane he wants.
For this restart.
He's going to stay out, Adam.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out on the overlay. I noticed that.
Did you mess something up?
I didn't mess it up. I just noticed something on the overlay that don't make sense to me. But I'll have to figure that out. I have to get a hold of Paul Zoder and figure out how to change that. Because you see, like above, below the lap time, it says no name. And I'm trying to figure out where to put it at, and I don't have a place to put it.
So
Which lane does Darren choose?
choose. I think he's going to choose the bottom here.
That was interesting, him staying out.
And pace lights are out, and he has chosen the bottom.
By the way, guys.
So,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
We did add some links into the Facebook and to the YouTube. It's just some TRN merchandise. We just like shared it around. You don't have to buy by any means. Pretty cool little logo though on a t-shirt.
Or if you want to win free, or no, I don't want to say free, but if you want to win some money playing fantasy football this year, let me and Adam know. We need one more person to play fantasy football with
That's
us.
a good way to advertise it.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
hit the wrong button.
yeah.
I mean, I would tell you how much you're going to have to pay if you lose, but I don't want to tell you that because, well, you're going to lose because I'm in there. But
Whatever.
it'd be great to have one more person come in. We need one more. The draft is on Wednesday, but Adam, we're getting ready to go back green. 32 on
I'm anxious to see this. If I'm the 26, you got to be a little bit wary about starting behind. Wheel spin could be an issue.
Could be.
Maybe. I mean, it ain't hot track now. It's like 81 right now.
It don't matter.
But, I mean.
So restart. He has to restart
on green. As the 4 is going to do it right by he's going to kind of do the same thing he did to the 26. Green flag is out.
No wheel
32
spin.
actually gets a very good start here. But the 4 will have the advantage. The 5 did not get a very good start. It's actually 26. He's going to say, who needs this? Going to take it 3 wide. Going to slide up. Get in contact with 5. 8 gets into the 21. Now the 8's getting in the back of the 32 as he's pushing up the racetrack. Now,
he's in trouble.
He's going for the lead.
Yeah, the 8's in trouble. Johnny is still holding on to the lead right now. Trent Wrangler second. Todd Guest battling for second. He's going to take that second spot. Never mind, I lied. As the 26 Trent Wrangler trying to use that bottom line, gets a little bit of that rumble strip. Once again, got to be a little bit careful about doing that.
Oh, eight make contact with the wall there, but still getting the run down the straightaway right there.
Want to mention Derek Clement has fallen in line a little bit. Showing seventh now, and never mind, he's going to lose a ton more. He's 3 wide back.
Trent is falling back right now. Oh, he just drove that thing to the wall just about. As Todd Gray had to check up, yellow is out, and I'm scared to look back.
William Kemp and Ray Polking both went around. It looks like, I think Ray has already towed it down pit lane, actually. Yeah, he towed it down pit lane, or said it towed. Here's the wreck.
Oh, 93 just slides up.
Got a little bit of contact there.
Oh, did the 93 come up and nail that?
That's what I'm wondering. What happened to the 46 as well? Oh, he just came down pit lane on his own. The 93, he did not get the wall, by the way.
So, I mean, we only went a handful of laps.
Man,
a lot of these guys have 3. No, they only got 2 sets left.
Do they pit again?
Oh, they actually have sets?
Yeah, they have 4 tire sets in this race.
No, then.
Do we see Darren come down pit road?
Yes, I think he has to.
Actually, he should have already been coming down, and he is.
Yeah, I think in his situation to reach lap 25, you got basically an extra set, let's be honest. Because you want to cut it off in 25, 25, 25.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what your goal is. So you got an extra set. So these guys could have came down pit road. But at the same time,
but you didn't want to waste a set.
Exactly, just for a couple laps, yeah. So, you know, if you get like a 10-lap run, yeah, then you'll come down. Even maybe a 7-lap run. So, I mentioned about our spotlight driver of the week, David Clara, and sadly he's on pit lane, but he's not what he wants. But you see him right there. People that don't know, David is 72 years old. Which I did not know, by the way. So that's kind of impressive, to be completely honest. He's got 691 starts on iRacing, 64 wins. He is a part owner, and he's part-owned employer by Clocks by Christopher, who will be passing over the championship clock this year to the race winner. Pretty awesome. And, of course, if people do not know, he runs a triple-screen 27-inch monitors. There you go. Good little setup there. So the pace lights may go off this time. Don't think so, but we'll see. Tomorrow night, guys, I will be live in the booth for the iRacing East Series. We will be traveling to Dover International Speedway. I will be live at 8:20 p.m. Eastern. And then on Tuesday, the ASRC, 2 more races left. Hopefully we will be able to cover that. It's road racing. Hopefully we'll be able to cover it. They've had low participation. So if you are looking for a road lead, they run 3 different cars, Radical, GT4, and the Cadillac. You are looking for a league that runs road, check them out, ASRC. They're a good group of guys. They just need some more drivers, unfortunately. There you go.
Well, actually, do we want to go ahead and kind of announce this now, kind of?
Okay.
What's going to be happening Monday night after iRacing East?
I'll be honest, I don't know.
Well, I'll do it anyway. So,
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I guess we didn't talk about it, did we?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, we're going to be streaming Madden 21, or at least I will be.
We're definitely going to be doing it on Wednesdays.
Yeah, for sure on Wednesdays.
Oh, you're talking about tomorrow night?
Yes.
Yeah, we will be having it here. Yeah, we'll have it.
Yes, but it will be TRN after dark.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. If you got kids and you want to watch us play Madden and yell at each other,
don't let your kids watch.
Yeah, because we
Adam gets very mad at me. I'm abused. I'm verbally abused in here.
Oh,
and you will see why. Probably tomorrow night.
I'm going to be honest.
If
If you're sensitive, do not watch.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because we go at it. It's funny.
Are we going to do that on TR, or are we going to just do that on our personal pages?
I think we're going to do it on TR. Yes. I will update everybody. We may do it on the TRM Twitch channel instead.
Yeah, because we probably got a better chance with that. But
Yeah.
I just want to let all you guys know that if you haven't happened to see any gameplay from the new Madden, I know for sure me and Adam will be on tomorrow night playing it. You've had a little bit more playtime than me. I'm just now kind of getting into a little bit of it on the trial version. So we'll kind of give y'all our thoughts on it. Tomorrow night, so make sure you tune in.
Also, we're
what
working.
Time we going?
We'll be going live on that, probably like around 11:30ish or so. I can't play till 12, but we'll go live a little bit before. Also, do not know who the guest is yet on Back in the Game podcast. We had a great podcast a few days ago with Robbie Buckner and Katie Dugas. Great podcast, by the way, which was Derek's idea to bring them in. Derek does a lot of the, I don't want to say scheduling, but I know he's working on a couple things. But we got some pretty interesting ideas on the podcast. We may try to get one of these guys in for the podcast. That'd be awesome to have one of these guys maybe here in a couple weeks. We always try to get their champion in for sure, but
if I like the league enough to have their champion in.
Oh, good Lord.
No, for sure, definitely. This league, 100% the champion will be on our podcast.
There's so many good drivers in here.
Oh, yeah, I think we'll have more than just their champion come on. A lot of these guys seem like really good guys, so I definitely would want them on the podcast. But I don't think I have anyone scheduled yet, so.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, Todd Guest and Johnny going to be up front. Did Johnny choose the outside line?
Yes, he did.
Interesting. So, we'll see how that works. I like the idea of choosing the outside though.
Well, he's gotten the lead going into turn one every restart from that high lane. So
we'll see if plays out.
As Pace Truck is in, and we're waiting for the green. Sorry, I just now realized I'm doing my golf commentary. And the green flag is out, and we're back to racing.
Pretty interesting
the floor got wheel spin.
Yeah,
I just want to point that out.
Interesting start on that high side. I noticed it too.
As we'll see who has the advantage getting off into the corner here.
Oh, the 5.
The 5 is actually going to clear him.
Yeah, the 4 had trouble.
Everybody, Biggin! Everybody! Here we go. Just everybody pray.
There they go.
Is anybody going to get
the 7.
They're still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere.
Oh, gosh. I got excited on that one. That happened out of nowhere.
I don't even know where to go with this. Hold on.
That was wild, man.
So we had 2 wrecks at the front of the field. How did Johnny get back to the... How did he get back to the 5 so quick?
Man.
Oh! Johnny didn't turn him.
No,
Todd got loose out of the corner.
Yeah, he was loose.
And then the 8 got into the...
26,
So the 8 had pushed up and got in the back of the 26. Honestly, they would have been fine if it wasn't for Todd sitting right there at the exit, and then Todd Craig, I don't even know who all's involved.
Watch Rob Jenkins here. Almost makes it through it. This was actually very impressive driving. It just got turned at the end. Did not get damaged, so he'll be fine. But watch this. This is pretty wild. He did a great driving here. Rob Jenkins.
Oh, man. I'm just trying to see, did anybody get through
Look
it?
at this. Rob pretty much got through it. He gets turned right there.
Bentley got through it.
Who was it?
I think. Yeah, Bentley got through it.
I think Jeff Unich or Steve Unich did as well, I believe. Or did he get damaged?
The 27?
27.
No, he nailed the 8.
Oh, yeah.
The 10. Oh, the 10 almost had it.
Hollingsworth almost made it through it. Man, not many people.
I think Jeff did get through it.
No, he spun. He
Who,
got
Jeff
damaged
did?
on the left side, yep. He had the same damage as Rob. I mean, he'll be fine with that.
I don't know how. He didn't make contact with anybody.
Yeah, somebody tagged him. There's quite a bit of damage on that left side.
Well, I know that he didn't get that from this wreck. I just watched the whole wreck
He
back.
may have not gotten that from this wreck. I think he got the grass that spun.
No, because I caught him
He definitely
catching
spun, though. Because him and the 10, I think he clipped the 10, I believe.
No, because
I think that's who is that? The 87 came down and clipped the 10.
You guys wanted a shake up. Well, you got it.
I don't even know who's even running anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know who's actually got damage.
I know this. Nobody inside the top 10 that took the green walked out of this.
We ain't
wreck.
going to talk about Paul Zoda sitting in 11th right now from where he started. He avoided that.
By the way, Trent Wrangler went for a ride. If you want to go on board with him, might be a good idea. Oh, did you already go back live?
Yeah, back live.
I'm right on board with him now. Oh man, he was just on top of somebody. And you can just see it whenever he bounces off the wall. There's just nowhere he can go as they just stack it up.
Replay of him inside the car. Trent Wrangler. Let's see what happened here. Oh.
And then yeah, it's just like whenever the 8 came back down, I'm trying to see
on somebody.
who did he get on top
I don't
of
know.
right there. Hold on, I'll find it right here. He got on top of the 12.
The 12, yeah.
The 12. Oh man, Chavarthian got in it.
Man.
So, who's still in this thing without damage?
Without damage, and yep.
So I think, honestly, for the first time ever, I think it would be better to say who actually didn't get involved in the wreck.
I don't know.
That don't happen
I don't even
very
know
much.
who that is.
To be honest, you're right. I don't know either.
Oh, that was a wild one. That was the biggest wreck we've had this season. That was bigger than the Daytona.
I think that might be one of the biggest wrecks we've had on TRN.
Since our return, yeah.
I mean, because let's go ahead and call it. There was at least 20. I'll go ahead and say there was at least 23 cars involved in that wreck.
Oh, I agree. I think it was, I think there was around 20, at least 20. Yeah.
And Johnny will stay out.
Yeah, because you got to put him in that wreck as well.
Oh, yeah, he's got damage.
Yeah, look at the back end of that truck. He's got damage there.
Honestly, I figured he had more on the front. But
I thought he
does.
did. He actually does not. He's just really got a lot on the back. Bentley's truck looks pretty good. I think he's good. 24 looked pretty
he
good.
definitely got some damage in that.
I don't see none.
Well.
I see like a little scrape a little bit on the front end, but nothing like significant by any means. Jeff looks pretty good. Jeff Unich. Did he make it through that? 89.
Yes.
His truck looked perfect.
Yep.
Very impressive. There's
That's
Jeff
who we was
Hollingsworth.
talking about.
I thought you were talking about Hollingsworth.
No.
Oh.
I was talking
Well.
about Unich getting through the wreck, and you were saying he had a lot
When I
of
said he
damage.
got spun,
Yes.
yeah, it was Hollingsworth that got spun. Who's
Oh
behind
my!
Jeff Unich.
I knew I wasn't going crazy.
See, it's going to be things like that. That's what you're going to hear
You're probably
tomorrow night.
They're going to hear worse.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's probably... At least for the first couple games, we'll be nice to each other, because...
But anyway, we're not talking about Madden. We're talking about racing right now.
Where do these guys go next week? Let me bring that up. I think Johnny's main reason for staying out was the point situation. Next week, Lucas will. Oh my gosh, Lucas will.
Ooh, well, cough, cough. I'm going to call in sick to work that
That
day.
is going to be a great race.
If you thought if we're going to have nonstop action tonight, make sure you tune in next week.
Imagine 30 cars on that track.
Oh, dear Lord, give us strength to get through this.
That is awesome.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed this, but Johnny's picking the bottom now. I don't think he's going to take the top again.
Yeah, because you said he got wheel spin, right?
Oh, he got wheel spin and he lost the lead.
Johnny has yet to win a race. William Kemp, by the way, is in 7th. He hasn't won a race. Remember, they're 5th and 16 points right now. And Patrick's up to 10th, by the way. So we'll see how that plays out.
So now you're going to have a lot of guys that are not used to being up front. So this could get interesting. Pace truck is in. And
Some cars are not caught up yet.
we are green. Hollingsworth and Unich get away good in the second row. I just don't see Johnny being able to hang on to the seats very long. And look at this. This 89 truck is trying to take third away. The 24 got loose, I think.
Yeah, I think Jeff might have something here. I'm going to be honest.
Well, with that big of a wreck happening right there, here comes the 24. He's looking to the outside. not going to be able to quite get there. That's going to open up the door for the 89 to try to get to the inside of
He's
him.
sent it in, dude.
Who's the 55? Is that Joe Sanchez?
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
Yeah, remember he was like right on the 10th, 11th place for a long time.
Yeah, right now, biggest mover.
Patrick, right? No, Patrick.
Paul Zoda, I think.
Yeah, Paul Zoda would be because he did start
18.
last.
He's gained 18 spots. He did gain 18 spots.
That's wild. I like you see the lights are coming on, of course. And you see the track.
It's 8:15 in the sim, so what? I pretty much called that right on about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty much directly what you said. About time you get something right, son.
Look, you know what? I should have been a meteorologist. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to
we got a
this
cold
kind of
front
stuff.
coming out northwest.
Well, you know, there's a slight little bit
Upsets the
of
truck.
we're gonna have a slight breeze that it's gonna blow on that spoiler just a little bit too much going into turn 3. But at least in turn 1, it's gonna feel quite nice on the spoiler. But this 24 is all over the back of the 4, may I add. Zach, here comes the 19.
He's taking away. He just took away P5 away from Joe Sanchez. Your dark horse pick, and
Yeah, honestly, Dwayne, his truck looks pretty good right now as well. I don't see he's got a little bit
four
left.
overstepped the corner, but somehow made it work.
Man, Johnny's really willing this truck. I'm gonna be honest. I think the next caution you have, I think you've got to hit pit lane. Been out there 19 laps on these tires. Keep in mind cautions. Changes quite a bit.
About 10 laps of yellow.
Yeah, so you're coming right up on 10 laps now under green, give or take a little bit.
I mean, I'll go ahead and say with the pacing, I'll say you could probably add about 2 laps of green, 2.5, maybe even 3 laps of green on those tires. Just because, I mean, you are still running, you are still wearing the tires.
Oh, somebody got loose.
Is that
Mark
Alonso?
Jenkins? Yeah, no, it was not Mark Jenkins. It was the 32 of Darren's limit. He had a look at that save. Great save off turn 2. How's it going? We talked about Clement. You know, remember we questioned him staying out. I mean, that really worked out really for him.
Yeah, it did. And honestly, you know, I'm trying to see if there's anyone that was involved in that incident, at least that I can exactly remember. I mean, I don't want to say Jeff Hollingsworth because all he did was get hit just a little bit and sent around. Yeah. Honestly, Rob Jenkins.
Rob and Mark. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, both of them.
Because there's no fashion.
Jim Golden up to 11. I mean, Jim, where did he start? He started way back there, if I'm not mistaken.
He started P27.
Yeah, so he's up to 11th now?
Actually, he might be the biggest mover.
I think he is now,
It's close between him and Paul Zoda, as Paul Zoda is slowly starting to
Matt's
fall
is
off the
taking a
stage.
chance at him right here. Haven't spoke about Adam Matt. Kind of spoke about him earlier in the pre-race with that big win he had last week. He's the one that does all the driver spotlights and stuff that we post, so shout out to him for doing that.
He's actually now the 22 is trying to look underneath Zoda right there for, I believe that's going to be for P14. As the 87, who was having a good night tonight, then got involved. Bruce, no, my bad, not Bruce Pearson. Yeah, Sean Bradley. He was actually having, he was starting to turn it on there just a little bit. Started P15.
Well, this is bad.
Here we go. Here they saved it. I don't know how.
I don't know how they didn't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what they seen to put that truck in that position. There was not a lot of room.
I don't either. I think that's Sean trying to push the envelope just a little bit there. He's probably frustrated that he got involved in an incident, pretty much ruined his night, and now he's just trying to gain every single point he can to try to point race. So that's where a little bit of that aggression comes out. You know, that's kind of funny to me, talking about someone being maybe a little over aggressive. That's funny.
When you mentioned it, I always chuckle when you talk about it.
Well, actually, the 53 just about put the 63 in the wall.
Yeah, there's a little bit of hate going on back through here right now.
Paul, I feel sorry for Paul, man.
He's the one that did our overlays for people wondering our standings and stuff like that. Paul's the one that sets all these up for us. He did a great job making these for us. So.
Wow. someone who definitely is going to take a hurting tonight is Todd Guess. Back in P21, Michael Trevarthian, P23, Todd Gray, P24, Steve Unich, 25th.
You know, the thing with Gas, too, is that if you watch Patrick Bauer 53, he's going to be able to hold on that spot. The thing with Gas is he's so fast, just never catches a break.
And where's he at in the points? Todd? Are you looking it up, or are you just being silent to me?
Sorry, yeah, I was looking it up. 17. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh, he's 17th in the points?
Yes, and that's the thing, man. He's had such bad luck.
I mean,
5
every race
points
that I
out of
remember,
16.
odd, because every race I remember, he's been up front in every single race.
Yeah, and then just gets taken out later in the race.
That's right. By the way, Adam, we're on lap 47.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking of something else. William Kemp, 7th place right now. He comes in here 6th in the points. But if you look at the people in front of him, this is going to be a big night for him if he can even finish 7th, honestly.
Yeah.
Somebody else that's in that situation, Steve Unich, and then tell you one thing, somebody you just mentioned was Sean Bradley in the 87.
Yeah.
Well, here's what's bad. He's on the cut line.
Hey, he's not going to be on the cut line anymore.
He was only 2 points ahead. I'm sorry. 3 points ahead of Charles Wood. And Michael Trevarthian was 4.
I mean, well,
Charles Wood, you know, he's in 22nd. So there is a little bit of
gap there.
But
the thing is, though, I mean, you're sitting here looking at this, though. You've got a lot of top guys who are 25th and back.
Looking at the point standings,
it's going to be an entire shakeup.
Because Dwayne Hunt. I'm sorry, I keep saying there's 8. I think there's actually 10 driver cutoff. I think they changed it to 10.
Oh, well, that completely changes.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking. Yeah, it's 10 driver cutoff, I think. I thought it was 8. I think it is 8. I gotta check their families. Let's see. No, I think it's 8. Well,
They actually got a lot of guys that have retired from this race. Pretty much all the way up to P26. So Shad Curran, David Kamara, Kenneth Sargent, Matthew Hulse, and Joseph Serif.
Yeah,
they have all retired. Actually, Joshua just now left, but he was 16 laps down. And really, besides that, there's not a whole lot, going on. Actually, Trent Wrangler is making up some ground, not a lot of ground. He's up to P13 after getting involved in that incident, after riding on top of the 12. Something's... Oh, 4-car has caught lap traffic. Todd Gray going down pit road.
Top 10 drivers do make it.
Top 10?
Yeah, top 10 make it. So we got to kind of throw out what we said earlier about top 8.
Oh, boy!
Yeah, that was close.
And that's not on the 27. That's on Johnny there, because the 27 ran a consistent line there. So hopefully that doesn't cost the 4 there. I think you're hearing things.
I think that was more tires than anything. Jeff Hollingsworth getting passed by Dwayne Hunt. That was for 4th. So I was over here trying to look at the points.
Actually, when did Jeff Unich get in front of Hollingsworth?
Yeah, Jeff was up to 3rd, actually, and I don't know. Hollingsworth's kind of falling back a little bit.
Hey, so you weren't crazy.
I know.
Jeff Hollingsworth was sideways going into 1.
I thought I heard tires, dude. That's what I thought.
You was hearing something. And it was because Jeff Hollingsworth was looking at that hot dog stand there in turn number 1. Decided he wanted a hot dog.
So here's what it is, Derek. Right now it's 8 drivers make the playoffs. but they're looking at possibly changing it to 10.
So it is still considered 8 right now?
So right now it's still 8. So right now, Johnny, of course, would have a big night because you're looking at a different winner if he's able to hold on. Which right now he's got his pressure put on him by Bentley right behind him. Bentley's already got to win. That would be our first repeat winner. But William Kemp's who I was wanting to mention. He's 7th right now. He is 6th on point standings. Steve Eunice is 7th. Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley would be the one that I would worry about right now. Dwayne Hunt is in 11th. Dwayne Hunt would jump into the top 8.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and push Sean Bradley back. Sean's up to 14th, but I still think that with where Dwayne's running right now, I keep saying Dwayne. I think it's Dwayne.
Dude. I'll say Duvel.
Anyway. That was kind of interesting. Mark Jenkins back here, by the way, battling for a position. Trying to hold on to 10th, padded pass. Darren Clement right in front of him, and Clement almost smacked the wall. Maya actually got the wall. Here comes Mark Jenkins on the outside. This is for 9th position.
It's good to see that both Jenkins boys having a good run.
Yeah.
Both of them have. If one's doing good, the other one struggles. I've noticed this season. So good to see that they have.
Kind of turned around a little bit here tonight.
Yeah, at least where they both are having good runs. I know that definitely does. It definitely does help morale just a little bit. It does more than what you know.
Yeah, you're pretty much right. I'm not sure where Rob is in the point standings. I'm looking right now. I see Mark's up to 16th. Rob is actually outside top 24.
So yeah, this is actually. Rob is
for
P8
Rob,
right now, so he is having a fantastic run today. He's just got to stay with it right now. And, hey, look, we've still got, 40-some-odd laps to go. Todd Cray has called it a night, by the way.
Tell you something that's happened. Sean Bradley gets around Ray Polk. I'm tell you something that's getting ready to happen. And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we see it happen here within the next 3 laps. And possibly we could be seeing. What's interesting? So, kind of keeping on the same subject I was going to mention we could see Green 5 soon. Right now, our top 6 have 37 laps. Keep in mind, now there was caution involved. 7th has 32 laps. From 8th, 9th, well, Mark Jenkins has 32. But 8th, 10th only have 25 laps. 12th and 13th have 23. Yeah, you want to talk about a different strategy.
Well,
I still think everybody's got to pit one more time, though.
Everyone's got to pit one more time. I only think the top 5 so only got to pit once.
Yeah, 100%. I think if you hit pit road for the top 5, I would at least try to run this to 70 and then hit pit road.
They can. They've already got 37 laps.
Keep in
they
mind,
can only go 45.
Cautions.
Yeah, no. You don't save that many laps here.
I'm saying right now I say they hit 70 before they hit pit road.
Let's see. And how many laps are they running right now?
They're coming to 40.
Absolutely not.
You don't think they could run 50?
Absolutely not.
I'm saying they do.
Because they weren't saving under yellow because they didn't think they would get this far.
No, it was not.
So they'll probably make it to about lap 68.
I'm saying they pit on lap 69 or 70.
Okay.
I don't think they will.
Want to bet?
You know I got no betting.
You question Chad Nels?
Oh, you did not just bring that up on a
podcast.
podcast.
I brought it up,
you did not just bring that up. So, that's more of a podcast talk.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's definitely a conversation for later.
By the way, Adam Matz got around Darren Clement as well. Darren Clement falls back to.
Hey, Adam Matz is really doing good. Turning it around. He just got inside the top 10.
Yeah. See Jim Golden here. Oh gosh. Jim Golden right behind him, Ray Polking and Bruce Pearson racing side by side. This is actually for the 15th spot. See at 22. I love that 22 paint scheme.
Me too. Isn't that the adoption?
It's the adoption sidekick, yeah. And what I like about it, because he's the number 22, I like how he's got Mission 22. That's his sponsor on the side, and the 22 is the number. So that's really neat how he's got that. That's one of the coolest designs. Like how they got that set up, I've ever seen.
I wish my parents would give me a cool design like that.
One of these days. Oh, God.
Sorry, guys. We just got the inside joke still.
That's right in the lead. Johnny's still holding on. Are you surprised Johnny's able to hold on to this like he has?
Honestly, yes. He has done fantastic at the point right now. He's been able to keep this 24 truck behind him. Or could that just show how hard it is to pass?
You got a point. Yeah, I really didn't think about that. I think you brought up a good point. Yeah, Tim, that was a wild one.
By the way, I don't know if you've noticed this, but Jeff has actually kind of pulled a gap here on Duan here.
We got pit stops.
Who's on pit road?
William Kemp is on pit road. I'm not sure if that's scheduled or not. There's a little bit of damage. I'm not sure if he got the wall.
That is scheduled. That is for sure a scheduled pit stop.
So we may be seeing pit stops happening.
And honestly, he was actually one of the ones that you said that was plenty good.
Yeah.
Could have ran 7 more laps than our leaders here. We'll see.
Now I wonder if that's strategy.
Well, you got to think you just got inside of 40. This way, you're kind of banking on green white checkers. You'll have plenty of fuel now, so now you can go out there, push these tires to the absolute limit. I think it's a good strategy.
I want to mention Adam Mass just got to run a Mark Jenkins. Darren Clement is also on pit road.
Yeah, so I mean, what would you do here, Adam, if you was, let's say, Rob Jenkins and Mark Jenkins here? I mean, knowing what you kind of know, kind of being the crew chief too. I mean, what kind of strategy would you think these guys are trying to do right now? I mean, because I don't think at this point you want to try to run this thing all the way out of fuel.
Yeah,
because
I wouldn't run it all the way out. To me, I'm running to lap 70 because we know they can get to 70.
Yeah, those guys we know for sure can get to 70.
I would hit 70 and then
here they come. I think the core might be coming this time. No, he does not. He was down in the middle of the straightaway coming out of the corner. I thought he was getting ready to hit pit road, and they do not.
Because what is it right now? 65 or 100? What? 45 laps?
Yeah, we're at 35 laps. Actually, here comes the 24. This might be the closest he's had an opportunity to making a pass right here.
He's actually going to back out of it just a little bit going into the corner. Actually, I say he backs out, but I think he may have sent it just a little bit into the corner.
They've lost so much time compared to what they were able to run with fresh tires. You're talking about, I'm looking at the lap time. That's 2 second difference right now.
Yeah.
It's actually, here comes the 24 again, trying to look going into the corner. He gets really out of it on entry compared to Johnny. And I think that might be what's costing him right now. Is really kind of letting Johnny kind of control the entry
just a little bit.
Yeah.
As
you did bring up a good point with that though about controlling the entry. That's one thing with the leader; they can control really how you race.
I mean, we've seen it in the. I mean, they was even talking about it in the actual Dover race today. Yeah. That with Jimmy Johnson and William Byron, Jimmy Johnson was making it harder for William Byron to be able to catch him by just running in his lane and then not being able to get him the arrow. As 19 car comes to pit road.
Yeah, Zoda also hit pit lane.
Here comes Jenkins as well.
I mean, it's a good call, honestly.
Mark's coming too. 26 also coming in.
Yeah, it's a great call for them to do this. You want to pit before the leader. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and I think he's just passing the lap car here. No, he's pitting. He's pitting. And the 24! Did he just do... Can he still get on pit road?
No, 24 cannot. But I'm curious about...
That
I think the 4 might get caught speeding. That's close. I don't know. We're going to have to keep an eye on that.
He's fine.
Everybody else is on pit lane, by the way. Well, most of them.
Oh, yeah, he's fine, Adam.
I was curious, did he go above that yellow line coming into the pit box? That's what, or coming into pit lane, the entry. Now, are you allowed to go above that entry?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Not sure either.
Yeah. Actually, here comes first and second. The 24 and the 89, they both come down pit road. So, who does this relinquish the lead to?
It's going to go over to Ray Polkey in the 46. Ross Cadoo, well, no. But here's something that's interesting. Ross Cadoo, Todd Guest, Charles Woods, they can at least go at least 10 more laps.
And if they can catch a yellow right now, they're kind of...
Yeah, it helps him out.
Yeah.
So right now, yeah, and
Well,
honestly,
really what they
there
want.
goes top.
Really what they want in a way, you know,
Let this
6 or
run
so
great for a
laps,
while.
yeah.
Because right now, Charles, he's going to be racing the 4 right here. Use this lap car as a pick. And look at what he's doing. I don't blame the 40 for what he just did right there. That's just racing there. Yeah, I understand the 4 is a little bit quicker. But, I mean, you can't blame him either. But that's actually going to put Johnny up
right,
to P5.
Yeah, right now that was for a spot.
Yeah, that could have been for the effective lead.
Yeah.
Wow, look at how much of a gap Johnny gained.
Yeah, it's just the fresh tires, man. They are so.
But
quick.
honestly, but look at that though. William Kemp and Dwayne Hunt, or Dwayne Hunt, don't gain hardly any time. Huh.
It's funny you say that, and actually not this lap, but the last lap, Dwayne actually ran his fastest lap of the race.
Yeah. Ray Polking still is out front. Ross Cato is in second, and then it's just a swarm of it. I don't even know what's going on back here. There's cars absolutely everywhere.
Good
yeah,
gosh, Charles
there
Wood's
are
gonna
cars
hunt
just
now.
absolutely everywhere, but they all somehow find a way to get through it.
See, now if you're Ray, I think Ray or Ross, I mean, Ray, he's going to have to hit pit road probably this time. Yeah, he's coming this time. But Ross can stay out for at least another 7 laps. If I'm him, I'm staying out now. Yeah, I mean, you done made your bed now. If you pit, you're gonna go so far in the back.
And just, I mean, he hasn't really had the pace tonight.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I think now you try to stay out. Now you've got the lead.
He started 7th actually.
Oh, really?
I think the damage hurt him a little bit. He got a little bit of damage there too. But I mean, honestly, if he gets a caution, say even right now, with him being on
yeah, I think if he gets it right now, he pits. Everyone else will pit.
I think they won't have much of a choice. I mean, if they don't, he's gonna have such fresh tires. He could be able to drive around a lot of these guys. Charles Woods also has hit pit lane. I just want to point that out.
But these laps, I mean, I thought this race would have taken a lot longer, but this race is trickling down. As we are now hitting lap 74 of 100, so we are at 27 laps to go.
Yeah, looking around the racetrack, everything's kind of polished now. Here's Jeff Eunice, by the way. Yeah, he is battling Jeff Hollingsworth. Watch Jeff to make a pass on Jeff to the back stretch. Nope, not going to make it just yet.
So right now, Ross has about a 2.5 second gap, and that gap is closing extremely fast.
Yeah, he can stay up about probably about 5 more laps, I would say, to be safe.
And I say right now, even if these guys do pass you, stay out. I mean, try to
run it
bank
as
on
long
that
as
yellow.
you can now. I mean, if you're in that situation, you have to run this as long as you can. If you don't, I think you're going to be able to
Jeff Unich is trying to take away P5 right here away from Jeff Hollingsworth. But I think we do got our battle for the lead. Actually, take that back. Johnny has already taken away the lead.
Yeah, Eunice just getting around Hollingsworth, by the way.
So Unich put him up into 5.
Yeah, that will put Jeff up to P5. Ross getting past. You see him right there. Remember, he is out on old tires. He's back to 3rd now. This may be Johnny's race.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, would you consider him one of the hottest drivers, even though he wrecked last week, but he could have won?
I don't even. Did he run at Michigan?
I can't. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he
I don't
did, but
remember him at
can't remember how
Michigan,
he finished.
so I doubt I can say he's the hottest driver. He's had a couple of good races, so he's definitely the one gaining some momentum. As he just had to take that bottom 3 on the front straightaway, and Jim, I'm about to say, I'd hate to say that, but that would have been on Johnny there if he would have came off the nose.
Yeah, he's had really good runs because look at the point standings. He's 5th, so
No.
with no wins.
Well, I mean, just because you're high in the points doesn't make you a hot driver. I mean, now if he would have won last week, won this week, and probably win next week, then
Is he the hottest driver without a win?
I could definitely see that.
Yeah,
because
however, gap is closing a little bit here. 8 tenths right now, 8.5 tenths. As soon as I say that, it goes back to 9 tenths. Jeff Units has caught Wayne Hunt for third. That's somebody that's had a great night. Units in that 89 truck.
Yeah, he really has. He got lucky with the yellow, and then just kind of everything else just kind of started falling into place for him tonight.
By the way, Rob Jenkins still up in 8th place. Nice job, marking 11th right now.
Both of the Jenkins boys could could both get a top 10. And I don't want to say that, Johnny's got this or not, but the 24 has been running him down at quite an extensive margin.
Jeff taking a look on the inside, trying to take away that third spot. And through 3 and 4, he does. Wayne's going to let him have it for now. Yeah,
right now,
say that, by the way, as soon as you say that about running her down, I looked up and I seen 6 tenths now. Make that 5 tenths, 5.5.
Right now, they've only got a lap truck separating them right now.
Yeah, that's only about 5 cars.
Yeah. So. Hey, look. Right now, I'm kind of pulling for Jeff right now. Jeff, right now, he needs these two guys to get up there and race each other and maybe make a little bit of contact with each other. And Jeff could be be sitting golden.
Yeah, I mean, look at lap times. He's running right there. Some laps are faster, some not. We'll have to wait and see what it is this time.
And now Bentley's almost at a half a second. Well, I don't think we'll see the 24 checking out going into the corner anymore. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't really know, man. I'm so curious. Like, I'm going to be honest, what I think is going to happen when I'm looking at I think lap cars could be a thing that plays a factor. Whoever gets through lap traffic the most. Or the quick. Like, right now, these guys do not have lap traffic in front of them. They just crossed the start-finish line. The 93 did. But after that, there's some pretty good lap traffic. Mix and match there. Just saying, you never know. That could become a factor. That could slow these guys down quite a bit to help Jeff. Well, the 24 washed up the track a little bit. Does help Johnny. A little bit further back in the field. This is Adam Matz trying to run down Rob Jenkins for the 8th spot. And while that's going on, you can actually go back a little bit further. Mark Jenkins has ran down Darren Clement for the 10th spot. Let me know in the comments, guys. Have you liked the race so far? I think it's been a pretty good race, honestly.
Yeah, it really has been, and this race is definitely not over just yet.
As this 46 truck is actually hung with the leaders. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. By the way,
and the gap is still close.
I'm just saying
you guys seen Mark Jenkins take away 10.
How many more times are we going to keep cutting each other off?
Quite a bit.
Probably.
Hey, look, still sitting here watching. I know I've been talking about the leaders for about the last 5 laps or so, but
It looks like what he did last time, though, when 24 caught him. It's so much different to catch him and pass him.
Well, now the 24 can't lift earlier now. He's basically going to have to do everything he can. He lost a little bit of the time there. Not much. He only lost about 100th of a second. So he went from 0.319 to 0.32.
Ushering dirty air right now. He's got to have to look for a different line. You can't run the same line the 4's running. So you got to figure out
but you don't want to run really any lower because then you'll be putting your car at severe risk. But I think at this point,
you got to figure it out.
The 24 has a win, correct?
24 does have a win, yes. Once again, there we go with the lap traffic. We talked about that. Both make it through that pretty good. I think the 24 had to enter a little bit lower than Johnny did. That did help Johnny just a little bit.
24 just may have gotten the wall.
Did he?
I think so.
Yeah, the gap has grown a little bit here. Johnny's now 5.5 tenths. It was 4 tenths a moment ago. Coming up on Patrick here in 14th. And I mean, these are not slow trucks they're putting a lap down. Like, Patrick's not a lap down. So, you know, they tend to race each other a little bit harder. Johnny does a good job of getting through right there. But now Patrick wants to stay up with these guys so he can, if a caution was to come out, Lucky Dog would be, you know, in his favor. But now you see the 24 trying to get around him as well. And once again, the 24 is going to have to enter lower. See, that's the thing with lap traffic I was talking about. You don't have that arc into the corner, and that does pay dividends for the Ford truck. As you see him work off the corner, you can see the distance grew just a little bit. It wasn't much, but it did grow just a little
I mean,
bit.
it's been, you know, 3 tenths in the last 2 laps.
Yeah, exactly. So we are coming up on 12 laps to go. Everybody else behind. I mean, we got a little bit of battles here and there, but everybody for the most part kind of separated. Once again, we had 30 drivers start the race. 24.
Her closest battle is for 7th and 8th, and I'll go ahead and throw 9th in there between William Kemp, Adam Metz, and I think that's Rob Jenkins.
Yep.
So, well, it looks like Bentley started to run back down our leader again, but like you had just said, I mean, yeah, he's running them down, but it's like once he gets to a certain point, he can't. Yeah. I think that's where maybe sending it in really deep is probably going to be your best friend.
You're in the dirty air, arrow, and all that stuff. And one thing about Derek, you know this, these trucks in old tires, you do feel that arrow quite a bit.
Oh, you do. And so I think that's why that if Bentley can get there, he's just going to have to do it. He can't.
Yeah, you can't just
sit
ride
there
around for a long time behind him because it won't work. I agree. To me, like you said, I think really, and it's weird to say it, but in a way, it feels like it's basically a slide job type thing. You're going to have to send it in and try to watch up in front of him, or maybe get on his bumper and get him loose. If you could get that close enough to do that. So we'll see as we are at 10 laps to go. Of course, tonight's race, you guys see them on the broadcast quite a bit. TampaSUVRentals.com. Make sure you check them out. They're a sponsor here of the series, as well as InfiniteHero.org. Make sure you check them out. They benefit soldiers battling mental and physical issues. Awesome to have them. Mark Jenkins has worked his way into the top 10, so now Rob and Mark both 9th and 10th. Looking over everybody else spaced out quite a bit besides their leaders. Coming at 8 laps to go next time by as we work off turn 2. And once again, just like Derek mentioned, it's like there's a bubble of air, pretty much kind of what it seems like between the 24 and the 4. Once he gets within 3 tenths, it kind of stalls, and that's where he sits. And that's a weird thing to see.
Yeah, and I think even really, saying maybe send it in, I don't even think that's going to work at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he's not really too much now, honestly. I mean, I don't know.
I hate saying this, but using him as the brake, maybe. I mean, that's the only way.
Yeah. He's sending it in right there, and I don't know what it's going to do on the exit. It's going to hurt him a little bit on the exit, but kind of kept it there. Yeah, it's the closest he's really getting now. See if he sends it back down into turn 1 again this time.
Well, if he could just have a good run through 3 and 4 and be close enough, I mean, right there, he definitely looks close enough right there.
Let's see if he sends it in 1 again like he did last time.
The 4 made a mistake.
Yeah. But see,
4 gets the run out.
Yeah, he made a mistake, but yeah, where he went up the track and he's able to turn back down and get the run out, it really helped him quite a bit. Now, they are coming up on more lap traffic. That could play a factor. Remember, last time the 4 got through lap traffic better than the 24. And right now, if you're the 24 of Bentley, you kind of have to, you can't let that happen again. Not this late. I mean, 6 laps to go.
He's sending it in there, but I just don't think he's going to be able to get there.
Yeah, it's just like stalling out, which is so strange. That's something that I've never really seen that done much a lot here, honestly. I don't know if that's a normal thing anyway or what.
Now that they're in lap traffic, this could maybe play into the favor.
I've seen smoke, by the way. Oh, the 24 had to make a big move there. Yeah, see, he wasn't able. That's Paul Zoda.
Yeah, somebody blew up there.
Yeah, it's 5 truck. Todd Guess.
Well, he's not going to lose. Yellow!
Oh gosh. Well.
Well, Johnny, it was fun having you in the lead. You're not going to finish there. I'm sorry.
The yellow came out. Why did the yellow come out? Guess was below the apron.
There's got to be another race.
No.
If it came out for that, I'm about to get mad.
That's what it was, I think. Unless he was just too slow.
iRacing.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Johnny's not going to be happy. This has happened to this guy 2 weeks. Last week it was him making a mistake. This week it's going to be a yellow. You got to hit pit road.
Adam, I just want to think about something here.
I know what you're going to say.
So at Darlington, we can't have yellows.
Yeah.
When the cars are pretty much sitting still close to the racing line.
Yeah.
But we can throw a yellow for a car that's at the exit of pit road trying to pull off the track to tow, and you're gonna throw the yellow.
My thing is, so something I'm seeing, Derek.
Well, here's the deal. Johnny came in, Bentley came in.
Yeah, I think it worked out for
I'd
Johnny. Yeah, if I was everybody else, I would have stayed out. Like, there's no way the 4 could have worked around all these guys that quick. We'll see if
a couple
anybody
guys
else
are staying out. Some people are going to take 2. Honestly, Jeff, take 2. Jeff, I know you're watching me. Take 2.
Somebody's got to take 2. I think most of them.
Somebody. I don't care. I don't care who.
Mark
because
Jenkins
I'm
staying
sorry.
out.
Who?
Mark Jenkins staying out.
Well, that don't do you
He's
any
not
good.
the only one. Sean Bradley staying out.
Okay, not 2. You need a couple more. You need a couple more
another.
cars in between.
Trying to see.
Yes! Jeff listened to me. He took 2.
He took 2.
Yes, Jeff, let's go! Great job. By the way, we're not biased, but I do like seeing people that make
bold calls. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes the bold calls, and I love it.
I don't know what is going to happen.
Oh, this is not about to end well.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Mark Jenkins might be in the winning seat here.
Yeah.
You never know, because I don't know what's going to happen. Remember earlier in the race when we was 3 wide a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Look, here's the deal. If Jeff can be on the outside lane here, which I think he might be.
No, Jeff will be on the inside.
Whoa! They're wrecking up here.
Huh? What happened?
Patrick? Okay. I don't think I've seen that before. The 93 decided at the last second he didn't want to pit. And
Oh, he pulls up in front of the 22.
Yeah. I had just pulled that up and seen that happen live.
Yeah, that's
If I'm the 22, I'm mad about that.
100%. 100%.
Okay, so let's reset the order here. We'll go ahead and give you all the top 10 right now. Mark Jenkins, Sean Bradley, Jeff Unich, Johnny, Bentley, Glasser, Jeff Hollingsworth, Jose Sanchez, Adam Matt,
Not
Rob
Jose,
Jenkins.
it's Joe Sanchez.
What did I say? Jose?
Jose.
My.
Oh, God. Well,
cancel Derek. Derek's done.
no, just because he's got a Spanish last name does not mean his first name is Spanish as well. Just saying.
William Gibbs is 10. So we're getting ready to go back to green here.
Wow.
Hashtag cancel Derek.
Kyle Larson over here.
Oh.
But no, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. Sean Bradley's got damage. You got to give him credit for trying this, by the way. He's got a lot of damage. I don't know. I don't know what
But here's the deal, though. if you think about this, we've seen him make an aggressive move, and you got to think a car that has been dominant is right behind him. I know I've been in this situation. I know what I would do. I mean, I'm trying to win the race too, so I know what I would do.
Yellows are not done. We're at least going to have one more.
I think we make it.
You think we make it?
I think we make it, but I'm calling it now.
You got faith.
We don't make it far past the white flag.
Tell everybody how the green, white checker works just in case they don't know.
Okay, so as you can see right now, we are pacing. The race has been extended to lap 102. I think it might go to 103. Once we take the green flag, if a yellow comes out before we take the white flag, the leader has to cross the line. If the leader does not cross the line, we'll freeze the field. We'll do another 5 or so laps of pacing. If we reach the white flag, the only way that the race will finish on yellow is if the admins in the league throw it because it is blocking the finish. If that does not happen, the next flag is race, which will inevitably be the yellow flag. I mean, will be the checkered flag.
I'm gonna be honest. I was sitting here thinking about this. I said on a podcast a few weeks ago that usually I don't care who wins these races because I try to stay unbiased.
I'm pulling for the 89.
Bro, I'm pulling for Johnny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pulling for the 4. I mean, it'd be cool to see the 33 or 87 win it as well. Don't get me wrong. It'd be awesome.
Because here's the deal. I'm about to say this. Not because I know how the 87 drives, but just in my what I've done before and actually made it work, that 87 truck is about to be 10 cars wide.
Yeah, 100%. You got a block. Same as the 33. Like,
I mean, because 2 laps, anything can happen.
yeah.
But, Adam,
we may be looking at somebody back in like 12th win this race. I'm just saying.
Because we've seen what happens when the leader wrecks.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest,
you brought us to the first green flag. Why don't you bring us to one of the most important ones tonight?
Yeah, and by the way, do remember, we will have the Raise Energy modified of the race, and I promise you, we're going to have one tonight, I promise. But here we go, everyone holding their breath. I know if I'm on the front row or even the second row, maybe even the third row, my heart is about to pound out of my chest right now. But here we go. Pace truck makes that left-hand turn down to pit road. Jeff Hollingsworth trying to go in the third lane, and
that might be a penalty for the 33. Yeah,
he will pull over.
Oh no!
And they are 3 wide for second.
Sean Bradley's trying to hold it lead. 4 in the wall. 24.
Jeff just sent him up the racetrack, and here we go. And they.
What's the 55? Joe Sanchez.
Hold on, let's not talk about that just yet. Oh, contact! They're going to save it for now. The battle is for the lead. They're going to get wrecking.
Way.
Oh, are we going to get to the white flag? Nothing. Yellow flag is out.
Oh!
Freeze the field. Freeze the field.
Oh my gosh, Sean Bradley is so mad right now.
Honestly, I think he might be happy with that.
That's true, because the 24
passed.
was getting passed. That is true. He was going to pass him.
So let's back this up right
Good
here.
luck.
I think it was the 55 of Joe Sanchez.
Thank you.
Oh, he gets loose. Oh no! Jeff Hollingsworth again involved. And
Who
oh
else was
no,
involved
the
with that?
10.
Rob Jenkins. Man, come on.
They both did. Man, I was pulling for them too as well.
Not only
Man.
that, Martin Jenkins is king on pit road. And the 10 blew up, by the way. He's got engine damage.
That just sucks, man. I feel bad for him.
That's a heartbreak, man. Look, I'm going to be honest. We've caught a lot of races together. There are certain drivers that you want to see do really well. That is 2 I want to see do good.
Mm-hmm.
Hollingsworth and both the Jenkins. Remember how much we was talking about Jenkins earlier? Both of them doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're both
and now
outside the
they're
top
both
10.
going to finish
done,
what?
Yeah.
What? Just barely inside the top 20.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they'll just probably finish.
I don't think Mark Jenkins will even. I don't. One of the Jenkins, the 10, Rob.
Rob
inside.
won't. He'll finish.
Outside.
He'll finish P23.
Yeah, 23rd, I believe, at least.
Mark. I don't know. Is he? Jeff
Mark will be
Hollingsworth has.
fine, but he's gonna have to drive back up.
and I just don't see it.
Not
I
with
really
this much
don't.
time, yeah.
Now,
let's
okay.
talk about the lead. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I didn't think Sean Bradley even had a chance. I don't know where the speed came from at 87. I don't know.
Well, I mean, it helped because, let's be real, that was a botched restart.
The 4 is so mad right now.
Oh,
Who came up on him?
It was Jeff.
But you can't blame Jeff either.
No.
I mean, I guess you can.
No, you can. But, I mean, at the same time, we know what Jeff's racing for, too.
Yeah, I mean, they're both racing right now for a playoff spot. And so,
Jeff had already come on the radio and said that was not on purpose. But
I don't
also,
know who's going to win.
I don't know either. Honestly, we might be needing to look outside the top 10 because, like I said, we have seen what happens if the leader gets turned.
I like this 24, but I don't know if that's going to work either. I don't know.
Here's the deal.
I still think Jeff is in the right spot.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's got to send it because the 87 is going to slide up in turn 1.
I'm not even worried about that. No, you know what I'm worried about? The 4 and the 24 get together.
Yeah, I mean, that could happen too.
How
about Adam Batts, by the way?
Yeah, honestly, hold on. Let me just look at the field real quick. Let me look at the standings right now. Adam Matz, out of nowhere. By the way, the 26 is somehow back inside the top 10.
I don't know.
Ray Polking, P11. Patrick, P12. Rob Jenkins has just left, so... Actually, Adam, the 10 car had not blown up.
What do you mean? No, he didn't blow up. He just had engine damage. He's done for the night, by the way.
Yeah, he just...
Yeah, he had engine damage.
Man.
Yeah, I see the smoking black.
Someone just asked what the next track is, and then someone jokingly just said the Nürburgring.
Well, best luck to y'all, fellas. I'm going to have to call it quits.
Yeah, we're going to be cough sick that night.
You know how funny that would be, though, to broadcast that? I mean, you can only do
I
that
still
for
wish you
laps.
do it in Todd's league. The Strictly Street Stock
That would be
series.
fun. Imagine, dude.
A 1-lap race. And actually, no, a 2-lap race.
Yeah, a 2-lap race would be plenty. Because that'd be, that'd take about the same time, about 45 minutes.
Because here's the deal. Those cars can take a beating. Or the 87 cars. Those cars can take a beating.
I wonder if we can talk Todd into doing that.
I already have.
Todd Chase Jr.
Adam, Todd would have to make it a 2-hour practice and start loading in at like 7 o'clock.
You might too.
No, I only gotta start loading in 45 minutes before.
45 minutes time.
Because it takes me about 20 minutes to load into Le Mans, so.
That'd be a fun track to take to Street Stock too.
Actually, you know what? I think we should do the Strictly Street Stock Endurance series. We're gonna go to all the endurance tracks.
45-minute races.
Yep.
We're gonna start the season off at Daytona, then go to Sebring.
Imagine if you was at Nürburgring though, and you crossed the start-finish line with like 5 seconds left, and you still got to do another lap.
First off, if I even see the start-finish line, that's a miracle for me.
Yeah, 100%. All right, anyway, get ready because we don't know what's going to happen.
By the way, sorry to everyone.
I just completely turned deaf there by
And we
hitting
just
my
went
head
off
on the
topic
microphone.
on everything as well.
That's
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what's going to happen.
So, Adam, I've seen them do this on TV, and, if we kind of
look at the field from the backstretch, kind of looking down the field, if you could just imagine me drawing a big fat circle over the entire field, that's who also has a chance to win this race, I think, because
we don't know what's about to happen here getting into one.
Yeah, I think if you threw a dart right now from the blimp cam and hit one of the trucks, that's your pick. That's what
yeah, because here's the deal. If the 87 can hang with the 24, that's the wreck. Or the 89 is going to push the 87 in the corner, that's going to be the wreck. Or the 87 could somehow come out with the lead.
I like where the 09's sitting, too. Just saying. We'll see.
Yeah, and they make sure they stress to go on green this restart. Here we go. Pace truck is in. We're waiting.
The nerves are so
Green
high
flag
right
is
now.
out. 19 does not get going. The top 4 get away. They're almost even. The 24 is going to be in the lead. Well, I don't know if I would have done that there. Here we go. 87 is going to push up, make contact with the 4, but they're going to hang on. They're going to be 3 wide out of the 4. 87 is going back out of it. And they're 3 wide back behind them.
They're going to make it to now. Will we get to the white flag?
Brentley able to hold the lead, but Johnny's coming.
He is saying thank you. Here we go. White flag.
Wrecking behind.
Race is official.
Big wreck behind. Race is official. Big wreck behind.
They might throw the yellow because they cannot get to the line. Actually, they might be able to get to the line, actually. Sit here looking at They might be able to get to the line.
Watch Johnny. He's not going to lift. I'm telling you now, he's going to drive deep.
The battle for third is on, too.
There he goes.
The 4 is going to send it. Not going to be able to get there. And now that's going to leave the door open for the 24 to win the race. But here comes the 89. He's trying to take back third.
Brentley Gasser will win. Johnny Bell second. Not sure about third.
19.
Here's the race for third. Coming off the line.
19
Replay on that. Let's see. 19. Contact. And he got it. Yep. Wow, what a race. That finish was impressive. But there's your winner.
Adam, we just seen our first repeat winner of the season.
First one. I did not think we would see a repeat winner tonight, but hey, he's going to be happy. There he is. Brentley Gasser putting it in victory lane from Worldwide Technologies Raceway, something. Gateway.
Track name.
Johnny going to finish second. Man. So close. Dwayne finishes third. Good run for him as well. We're going to bring in our race winner. Probably putting it in victory lane. Give me just a second. I got to see if I can find him. There he is. If I can pull him in. Hey, Bentley, it's Adam and Derek up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you.
First back-to-back win, or not back-to-back, first two-time winner this season. Man, that's got to feel a nice one because this one was a wild one.
Yeah, it was crazy, and that yellow, I was settled for second. I was happy getting second there, and then that yellow came out, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
We've seen traffic be a big thing. You and Johnny both was battling there when you was running second behind Johnny. Looked like lap traffic kind of slowed you down a little bit. I mean, ultimately it paid off for you at the end. But talk a little bit about when you and the 4 was battling each other.
Yeah, it was pretty even, and then every time I'd get to him, he'd step it up and he'd pull away a little bit, and there was no way I was going to get, like, even if I got beside him, I don't think I could have passed him. And then we were supposed to go on green on the restarts, and on that last restart there, someone took off, or the leader took off way early, kind of messed everything up, and I got lucky and stole some spots, but it was a great race. And I got lucky on that big wreck at the start. I just missed it.
Yeah, that was a wild one. Talk about, man, next week we go short track racing at Lucas Oil with this many trucks. It's going to be a wild one as well.
Yeah, qualifying's going to be real big there. It's so hard to pass there too, just like this track.
For sure. Well, man, winner here tonight. First two-time winner this season. Shout outs and all that you want to give out here tonight.
Shout out to Jeff and Charlie as always, and to the league, American Sim Racing. It's a great league.
For sure. Hey, it makes things exciting for us. Good job tonight, bud.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man. Next up, we're going to talk to Johnny, who, man, I was pulling for him. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to see it happen. And he brings the Allman P2. Johnny, let's add him up in the booth. You got a copy?
I hear you loud and clear, bud.
Man, finishing second tonight. And I'm going to be honest, you had the truck that definitely had to win in truck tonight. Just like last week. At least you finished this one. Let's be honest. You finished better this week than last week. But you got to, once again, feel a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, it was a tough one. At least I kept the truck straight this week. But that one restart, it messed with me. I thought I was in a good position starting in fourth, but 24 was also strong all night long. He was stalking me, so he deserved the win too.
Yeah, you led 87 laps out of 100 tonight. I don't know what that means to you, but I'm sure it goes to show you that there is speed for your truck in general. Like, you're able to run up front, so that's got to give you a lot of confidence for the rest of the season as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I want to put one of these races together. Hopefully I can bring it home in first soon.
For sure, man. Talk about next week, short track racing at Lucas Oil. How do you feel about it?
I never raced there in the truck.
Oh, wow.
Same same thing with Gateway. I bought this truck earlier in the week, and I was just doing a bunch of C-Fix to get ready for it. So it'll be interesting.
Hey, you're good, man. I was pulling for you. I'm not gonna lie. I don't say that very much in a broadcast because usually I don't. I'm not allowed to pull for people. But I'm not gonna lie. I was pulling for you. Like I said earlier, I still think you're one of the hottest drivers coming in to tonight's race, and you proved it tonight. Good job. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to give a shout out to this whole league. This is the first league I've done in iRacing. It's been a blast the way it's run. You know how you guys have the commentary up in the booth,
Right.
so my friends and family can watch it. I want to shout out my bud Hunter, my girlfriend Kim, and my mama. I know they're all watching this race right now. And thank everybody for putting this together.
Hey, go put it in victory lane next week, man. We know you're gonna be a contender.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, buddy. We'll move him out, and we'll bring in Dwayne, another very hot driver here, finishing P3 tonight. Dwayne, inside him up in a booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
And I forgot that I had the winner logo literally on everybody's thing. Finishing third here tonight, man, and it was a wild race that was definitely not easy by any stretch of imagination. Talk us through your night. You was really fast there and putting in P3. That's got to feel nice.
Yeah, I qualified real bad right there in 19th, and I ended up getting a good caution there and then moved up right through that wreck. I missed that wreck down the backstretch at, lap 25, I think it was, and got to move up there and be in, I think, 5th or 6th on the restart and was able to get up into 4th.
What's interesting to me is you actually came in here, a point situation, you was 11th. I'm going to go ahead and take a gamble and say that you're at least going to move into the top 8 for sure. Maybe a little bit higher than even 8th and 7th, probably maybe even up to 6th. We'll have to wait and see. At least 7th, I would say. Are you thinking about points? We know this season's a little bit shorter compared to like a long NASCAR season, so points do make a difference. But are you thinking about points, or do you think that you're going to have to win to be able to make the chase?
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to win to make the chase if we have the 8 drivers make the chase. But I think we're voting on see if we can get 12 in there. So the points may actually become something you need to look at.
For sure. And next week, I asked everybody else this as well. We go short track racing at Lucas Oil. How do you feel about taking the truck there?
I'm pretty good at Lucas Oil, so we'll see. I'll probably finish in the top 5 again unless something dumb happens. But
I like that. I like hearing that. That's awesome. You're the first driver that actually said that. So, good run again tonight, man. 3rd place. Any shout-outs or anything like that you want to give out?
No, just my dad sitting next to me being my secondary spotter for the last 2 races, I guess, helped out, get 2nd and 3rd.
For sure. Hey, that's a good luck charm. Good job tonight, man. Honestly, I'm waiting for you to put it in victory lane. Almost had it tonight, but go get it next week.
Yep, thanks.
Thanks, man. Derek, besides my whole incompetence of putting winner on everybody's name, it's also on the race.
Well, everyone's a winner tonight, Adam.
Okay.
Everyone's a winner.
Tell that to
No, I'm
second
kidding.
place.
Well, that's just mean. But no, yeah, we did have a great race. Actually, I don't want to say it was a super long race, but it was a little bit lengthy, I guess, in time wise. But it was a good race. I definitely enjoyed it. We kind of got to see kind of a high action finish to a high action race. There was racing all night tonight, even on the long run. it kind of got spaced out a little bit, but our leaders continued to stay close, and they battled the entire run. So, we've seen great racing all night long.
Shout out to iRacing, by the way. I had no idea that the city actually lit up in the background.
Honestly, I was just about to get on the camera and look at that because I seen that in the background.
Pretty neat. So that's really cool. Like, shout out to Iris for that. But my thoughts on the race, man, I don't know what to expect going into next week. Like, you pretty much hit the nail on the head for tonight's race, so it's not a lot I can say. The racing was fantastic. It was wild, exciting, big wrecks, a lot of action, a lot of drama at the end. Feel bad for the Jenkins boys. Honestly, I think that's kind of the takeaway from tonight, for me anyway. We'll see if they can recover next week at a short track. If tonight's race was or was not exciting for you, or was exciting for you, wait till next week, because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be honest. Once again, guys, tomorrow night, iRacing Series. We will also be live after the iRacing Series, and I will have post a link for that in the page later on. Anyway, that'll do it for us tonight, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a great night. For Adam and Derek, God bless.